My name is Dr. Annette Bosworth. I'm running for U.S. Senate and taking on the political machine here in South Dakota. I'm a doctor, a mother, a Christian, and a pro-Second Amendment conservative. I'm making this video to tell the left the truth that they don't want to hear about women, guns, misogyny, and violence. It's a week after the horrible murders in California, but the liberals are still trying to manipulate that tragedy for their agenda. Just yesterday, the liberal activist group MoveOn.org sent out a new anti-gun mailer. We all remember back in 2008 when Barack Obama spoke condescendingly about people who he said cling to their guns and religion. I'm here to tell President Obama and the gun haters that after what happened in California, the two things we should be clinging to are guns and religion. I have news for President Obama, the Democrat gun grabbers, their liberal activist allies, and media cheerleaders. As long as you keep trying to take our guns and our religion, you're darn right, we'll keep clinging to them. Since candidate Obama made his cling to their guns and religion speech, we've seen his administration inch closer and closer to their goal, a godless culture where the government controls who has the guns. Sorry, we are not just going to sit silently while that happens. Because the California killer was motivated by his hatred of women, the left has tried to tie their anti-gun agenda to misogyny. I'm here to tell the truth. Misogyny is real, and that's exactly why I am pro-Second Amendment. There are men who hate and want to hurt women, and that's why women need guns. Guns are the great equalizer, and women who own and are trained in the use of firearms are safer for that. Liberals talk about a war on women. If that's true, then women had better be armed. So yes, we're clinging to our guns. Now let's talk religion. The UCSB shooting represents something else that our culture is very reluctant to discuss, a profound spiritual crisis. As we've seen time and again, many of these murderers were suicidal and then decide to take as many people with them as possible. It is not controversial to say that there's a clear mental health issue there. But it is equally obvious that there's a spiritual problem and that these suicidal killers have all moved far away from God. But because the left wants to push God out of our public discussions, it's not politically correct to talk about spiritual issues. This is madness. We need to start talking about the atmosphere of nihilism and evil that causes these tragedies. These answers lie within the roots of our culture. And no, we're not going to stop telling the truth just because it doesn't fit the liberal agenda that's causing the damage. My message here goes beyond politics, but I'm required to say I'm Dr. Annette Bosworth and I approve this message. And if you agree with me, please share this video on Twitter, Facebook, or with your friends via email. Thank you.
As we say in the business, perfect. Let's do one more.